Howdy, music fans. I'm doing another CD video, which I haven't done in a while, because I have gotten lots of stuff in the last, I don't know, this summer, let's say. And I've had some cool trips, and so I can kind of talk about all of it in one video. My dad passed away on January 1st of this year, so I had a trip to Baltimore then, and then another trip back to Baltimore in June to do the memorial. So there'll be some stuff I think from a Baltimore record store visit in here, and then in what was it? Um, I guess it was June. I went to the Farewell Festival and saw Tanya Tucker, Dwight Yoakam, Sierra Farrell, Tyler Childers, Sturgill Simpson, Robert Earl Keen, and so on. And I went to a record store in Bend, Oregon, because this was in Redmond, Oregon, and bought a few things. Then I saw Sierra Farrell in Tacoma on the way home the next day. That was Friday and Saturday. This was a Sunday. I saw her in Tacoma. And then I flew to Denver to see Sierra Farrell again at this show at Red Rocks, and went to this amazing record store in Red Rocks called Twist and Shout, I believe. I also went to Wax Tracks or something and bought a few things there. I spent a lot of money in Twist and Shout, though. And then I went and saw Sierra Farrell the next night in Dillon, Colorado, at the Dillon Amphitheater. So this is going to be a little mixed up and crazy, and some of this stuff is just going to be stuff I bought at the local record store here in Seattle. Some of it's going to be stuff that I bought online in the last few months. So I'm just going to kind of run through it all. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. I got this Willie Nile CD archive. I met him at a show at the Tractor this summer. He was a really nice guy, really sweet guy. I told him I've bought everything he's ever put out that I know of. And got a good picture with him. And so after I went home, I looked for more things of his that I didn't have, and this was one of them, a live thing I found online. Steve Forbert, he's coming through. I've met him before too and got a picture with him. I got this online, just a double live CD. I was listening to some of his stuff and remembered how great his live shows are, and so I thought I'd get this. It was $8.99, so... Jesse Daniel, I saw him at the Tractor also, and so I bought all the CDs of his that I didn't have, which was 3. They're a little spread out in here, so they won't be 3 in a row, but I already had 2, so now I've got all 5, I guess. Dick Curlis, Drag 'Em Off the Interstate, Sock It To 'Em Hits, one of these trucker guys like Red Sovine and Red Simpson and Dave Dudley. He sings a lot of trucking tunes, and he's great. So I bought one of his CDs. Clarence White, guy that played with Graham Park, not Graham Parker. I'm not. You know, the country Graham guy. Now I'm losing my train of thought, but. This has a lot of stuff. He's played with the Byrds, the Burrito Brothers, I believe, and a lot of other people. And this has got a lot of stuff from all of his career. It's not my favorite thing, but if you love his guitar playing, it's a great pickup of it. That's going to drive me crazy. Graham Parsons, there it is. All right, I knew I'd get it. Jimmy Dale Gilmore and the Flatlanders, All American Music. This is just another issue of one of their other albums, but has some other songs on it I don't think I had, so I picked it up. It was cheap. It was used. I don't know, $7 or something. Paradise Drifters, 2 a.m. This is a local band, a friend of mine here in Seattle, and they're really good. They're really fun, so I picked his CD up. Chip Taylor and Kerry Rodriguez live. Saw this at the record store here in Seattle, and I'm a big fan of this pair. I really like them, so I grabbed it. Joe Ely, a double album, or 2 albums on 1 CD. Must Have Not Have Got a Lotta. I love that title. And High Res, which is not a great album. So I might, if I have both of these, I might have both of these separately, or one of them separately. I might get rid of it. John Howie Jr. And the return of John Howie Jr. and the Rosewood Bluff. I've talked about him on my channel long ago, but he was the front man for the $2 Pistols, fantastic country band. Put out about 5 records. Their first record was a live one, very strange, but excellent, absolutely excellent. He's got a great voice, really deep, and he's put out a few solo albums, and I think I've got all or almost all of them. I think he's put out 2 or 3. and I've got 2 or something, and this is another one, maybe the 4th or 5th or 3rd, I don't know. But this came out recently, new, this over the summer, $16. But I'm such a fan of his, I just said screw it and bought it. All right, another bunch of things I bought, I believe. Well, let's see, this I might have bought in, looks like I bought this in Bend, Oregon. Another BR549 that I didn't have. I don't think I've ever even seen this one. It is great. I absolutely freaking love this one. Maybe my favorite one of theirs. David Allan Coe, songwriter of The Tear. Pretty funny, right? I'm stuck. I'm on the fence about him and his life views and values and so on. But as a songwriter and singer and performer, I love his music. And so I pick stuff up at his when I see it that I don't have, because after all the Bear Family stuff got put out, 2 albums on 1 CD, there's a bunch of those. I have them all. I think I've done a video on them. He still put out albums after that, and so when I see them, I pick them up. They're usually really good, and this one is no different. Neil Young's fucking up. You don't usually see new Neil Young stuff used for cheap, or new. By new, I mean the last, 20 albums or whatever it is that he does. I saw him this summer as well with the Chrome Hearts. He was great. And this is just Ragged Glory reworked, which I don't know if I would have bought it had I known that. I was kind of confused on what this was. But $10, and it is very good, and I love Ragged Glory. So it was a nice revisit to that. Kevin Welch, A Patch of Blue Sky. This is a guy I recently got turned on to. I forget how. I might have just seen him in the record store and listened to it, and I dig him now. He's pretty cool. So there'll be, I think, a couple more of his coming up. And then this one, Down Home, Teddy and the Rough Riders. Margot Price produced their first record, or first mainstream, I guess, mainstream record. But I found this cheap in the record store used and was shocked, because they only have a few that are actually on disc. They have 1 or 2 that are digital, I think, and then they're all on vinyl, I think. Richard Thompson's latest, Ship to Shore. I don't know if I would have bought this if I would have recognized that is some kind of signature of his on there, which I find kind of silly. There's another one in here like that too. Here's one of the other Jesse Daniels, Son of Laredo. This is the new one that I saw, that he was touring on when I saw him at the Tractor this summer. Turnpike Troubadours. Oh my God, they have a new record. Who knew? I thought they were disbanded and gone. And I don't know when the last record came out. Years and years ago. The Price of Admission, and it's good. It's Turnpike Troubadours. Shiny Ribs' latest one, Leaving Time, also good. I like it. I dig it. I really like Shiny Ribs. I saw him not last summer, but further back, and got to meet him. And nice, really nice guy. Got a picture with him and all that. Vandaliers, I saw them on the Outlaw Country Cruise number 7, and they were fantastic. I saw them here at the Tractor. They were great. So this is their newest effort, and also pretty good again. Here's one of the other Kevin Welch's, Life Down Here on Earth. This is the one you might have seen in record stores a bunch. I know I have, and never really picked it up or checked it out, and now I'm happy I did, because I like him. Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band finally put out another one, Honeysuckle, and it's, this one's more melodic than some of their other stuff, which seems very driving and straight. A lot of the songs sound similar, but this one is definitely different, more melodic, and things sound different on it. Let's see, what do we want to do next? Okay, I guess we're going to go to the big honkin'. We're going to jump into Birthday, and we're going to jump into big honkin' Denver visit. Okay, so at this Denver visit, I went to this record store. I spent, good God, $260, I think, and got, I don't know, 19 CDs or something. But they had a bunch of Hoyt Axton, and you don't see him hardly ever, and I like him, and I didn't know how much I like him, or if, I've wanted to hear more of him. So I saw the stuff, I went home and I listened to it, or went back to my Verbo, Airbnb, whatever, and listened to the stuff online and decided what I would buy when I went back the next day. So here's one of them. Hoyt Axton Free Sailing. I bought, you can see the price there, $7.99. Then I bought, we'll save that, and we'll save that, and that. Well, I'll try and do some of these together if I can. That was totally different. That might have been, yeah, that was different too. I didn't know that Sunny Sweeney had a new one, Rhinestone Requiem. She's somebody who's kind of on the border of new pop country, but she's really a good songwriter and sounds really good. The production sounds a little on the border, but she's the real deal. I like her a lot. So I bought that new. The last Jesse Daniel. Oh no, there's another Jesse Daniel. I guess did I buy 4? I think I bought 4. There's another one down there somewhere, a live one that I didn't have. Oh, you know what? No, I didn't buy this Son of San Laredo at the show. I bought this at the store. That's right. So I did buy 3 at the show. All right, screw it. Oh, there's the Hoyt Axton. Okay, there's another Hoyt Axton, Snowblind Friend. So I picked that one up. At one store, maybe I should separate these by store, like I did before, like I had before. Yeah, I could do that. All right, here's another Kevin Welch. That's the last one. I think I just ordered this online recently. No, I might have found that at Twist and Shout, actually. I can't remember. Found a lot of neat stuff there. Okay, at this one store, I think this is everything I found at the first store, Wax Tracks. I found Southern Culture and the Skids live, their legit live release, which is great. I found Robert Earl Keen live at the Ryman. These were all pretty cheap, that's why I grabbed them, and I didn't have them. This is an interesting little thing. It was marked for $6, and I told the guy, hey, it's got 3 songs on it. Would you knock it down a little? He gave it to me for $2, which is really nice. Chip Taylor sings a song with John Prine that he wrote with John Prine, a song with, I believe, Guy Clark that he wrote with Guy Clark, and a song with John Langford that he wrote with John Langford. Who knew? Never heard of this little thing. So that's an interesting little deal, and he intros each one also, so it seems like there's 6 tracks, but there's not. Another live Robert Earl Keen, a double set for $8 that I don't have. So, and then a Nick Lowe that I don't have, not his best one, but it's got Ragin' Eyes, which of course I have on other recordings, but so what. The Abominable Snowman. All right, that's that first store. Now we're going back to the other store where I got all the Hoyt Axton. Here's another Hoyt Axton, and then the other one. This one is Spin of the Wheel, and then a double, 2 CDs on one, a Rusty Old Halo, and Where Did the Money Go? So there's the Hoyt Axton stuff. This was $8.99 for 2 records on 1 CD. I got this John Fogerty, which is a bootleg live broadcast from 1985-1986, the Rock and Roll All-Stars. It's stuff from that video that he did back then, and it's stuff from the unreleased Hoodoo album, I think. Actually, it might not be. It's a bunch of live stuff, mostly. Actually, I think it's all live. It's TV shows and benefits. That's what it is. Sorry, it's not that Hoodoo thing. I have that as well. Okay, then I went a little Guy Clark crazy. I got this 2-disc, 3-album set. Guy Clark, The South Coast of Texas and Better Days. I got this new, but it was $18, I think. I wouldn't have gotten this had I not, if I had any of those 3 albums. I had none of them, so I got it. And so there's the other Jesse Daniel. We'll back up a little bit. I got the live one. That one I bought at his show. Okay, got some Kinky Friedman, classic snatches from Europe, him and Little Juford. And I haven't listened to all of that yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And I think there's more Kinky Friedman, but now I don't seem to know where it is. Maybe, oh, you know what? I bought one. I bought 3 things that I already had. Damn it. I bought this Kinky Friedman, which I didn't have. His first album just called Kinky Friedman. And then I bought another one that I already had. I bought a Johnny Cash I already had. And then I might as well show this now. I bought this Ray Wiley Hubbard that I already had. That's incredibly difficult to find at any kind of reasonable price. Live at something Creek Country Club, Cibolo or whatever. I got it for $20. If you're interested in buying it, drop me a line. I will sell it for that plus the tax I paid and the postage. So I don't know, $25 or something just to get my money back. I bought a Bo Ramsey and the Backsliders Live. I've already listened to that one. Pretty cool album. Some great slide work, of course. I bought another Guy Clark, Someday the Song Writes You. This one has a lot of his slower stuff on it. I liked it okay, not great. Already listened to it. And then I replaced this Paul Thorne Mission Temple fireworks stand because I have only a burn of it. So I saw it for $5 and said, yeah, I'll pick that up. I got this Johnny Cash songwriter. I bought this online just the other day, so we're still not out of Denver, but what the hell, I'll show you anyway. It's a Target version that had an extra CD of stuff I probably already all have, but so what the hell. But I don't have the songwriter stuff. Okay, I bought this Country Outlaws double disc. It has a bunch of Steve Young, who I don't know, a bunch of John Prine and Guy Clark and people I do know and have all this stuff. But it also has a Billy Joe Shaver song that I've never heard, don't have, which is very rare for me. Hardworking Man, it's called. Texas Outlaws, this is another one, another compilation that I bought from that Denver record store. And the next compilation was Boss Reggae, 40 Reggae Scorchers. I bought this one because I listened to it a little bit on my phone while I was there on YouTube, and it was inexpensive. And there was another one they were playing that I bought that I didn't buy from them. I bought it online. I'm still waiting for it. Loved it. Skinhead something something, 2 reggae compilation, two disc reggae compilation set like that. Jerry Jeff Walker Scamp. Don't have that, and I didn't have all of this Jerry Jeff Walker, $28 for a 5 CD box set of early Jerry Jeff Walker albums, none of which I have. So I thought, you know what, I will get that too. No repeats. And then this is interesting. I got this Doors LA Woman 40th anniversary, $15, but what the heck? It's got 2 CDs, and the second CD has got all stuff that I haven't heard. The alternate versions, which I usually am not that interested in, but they're pretty cool. They're different. And then a few unreleased numbers. Two unreleased numbers. She Smiles So Nice and Rock Me. And I've already listened to it and did definitely enjoy it. And I don't know, I got this because I read Pete Townshend's autobiography a little while back, so I got this to really round out my Who collection, because there's a lot of stuff that I listened to a lot as a kid and I don't have anymore, and so I thought I'd check it out. I bought this at the record store here in Seattle. Tyler Childers, Can I Take My Hounds to Heaven? It was inexpensive, even though it's 3 discs. This is a weird album because each disc has all the same songs with different presentation, we'll say, different arrangements and textures, but all the same songs on every disc. And basically, you're probably going to listen to 1 disc out of it, so that's why it was so cheap, I'm sure. Okay, last go-round now. I rounded out my Tyler Childers collection after I saw him down in Oregon at Farewell Festival. So I got these things for my birthday. We're out of Denver now. So I got his new one, Snipe Hunter, and then I got Rusted in the Rain, also on my birthday. Mark Knopfler's One Deep River. Also, this is all birthday stuff. Margot Price's new one, Hard-Headed Woman. Going to see her in a couple weeks. Very excited. I'm going to put up more music videos soon, concert videos, because I got a bunch of shows coming up that I'm going to go to. A tribute to the King of Zydeco. Of course, the Rolling Stones are the first track on here, but there's a bunch of great artists. John Hyatt, Steve Earle, I forget who else. Sonny Landreth is on here. I think Dave Alvin, a lot of people. Speaking of, I think Dave Alvin, I could be wrong about that, but speaking of Dave Alvin, he produced Carolyn Wonderland's latest, and so that I'm looking forward to checking out. A lot of these I haven't listened to yet. Almost all of them. Actually, all of them I haven't listened to yet. Caleb Clowder and Reeb Williams, Gold in Your Pocket, country duo that Caleb Clowder has some solo albums out that I really like, so I thought I'd give this a whirl. Now, if you know me, or maybe I've never mentioned this, I do not like Elton John musically. I think he seems like a great guy, great person, but I'm not a fan at all. I don't know why. I'm just not. But I freaking love Brandi Carlile, and she loves Elton John, and so I got this for my birthday. Also, what is it? Who Believes in Angels? So I'm looking forward to checking that out. Although she's got a new one coming out today or tomorrow, I think. All right, I'm a teacher, and I got a gift card for Barnes & Noble from one of my parents. one of my students' parents, and here's what I got with it. I had to pay a little out of pocket also, but I got John Fogerty's new Legacy, all these reworked Creedence tunes that he just put out with his new version, and then Justin Townes Earl all in unreleased and rarities, and I think live and demos and stuff like that. So pretty happy with that. I'm looking forward to checking these both out. And that is it. Again, if you want this Ray Wiley Hubbard, this live, it's hard to find. If you can find it for a cheaper price, I might match it. But seriously, I've never seen it for 20 bucks anywhere, I don't think. It's usually 30, 40, 50. So if you want it, get in touch with me and we'll work it out. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good day.